All right, guys, so we are live. You guys can just put in the comments if you can hear me, if you can see my screen, just to make sure everything's good. Should be good to go. Hey, man, good morning. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, so I'm just gonna minimize this. Come back to that right now. Okay. All right, so market open came all the way up here, so it made this new high, and then it just tanked all the way down here right now. This thing was going crazy, all red. So more than likely, we're going to be selling today. So we're going to be looking for to sell the market, looking for possible retracement, and then sell it. Right now, I'm going to wait for 9:30 because I have this zone. The zone over here is a good one. This one is not the best one. So I'm going to wait for 9:30 so that see if it makes another zone down here. So that way I can trade off of. I just like to have two major zones, the high of the day and the low of the day. So this was the first low as it was coming down as a quick retracement. So to me, it's like a minor zone, which is still good. It's still a good zone, but I just like to see if we can get another zone down here. So that way there's be all this space in between. So right now this candle on the 5 minutes got about 2 more minutes. So let's see if it closes green, then we can trace that zone, but it looks like it's going to keep coming down. And the thing is, right now we're down here. I don't have anything to my left that I can see right now. So I don't know if it's going to get lower than that or if it's as low as it's going to go. I mean, if I go back more, there's probably more market is down there, right? But so right now, don't know if it's going to continue to drop or from here it's going to retrace and then come back down. So we have to just wait for that. Let me put this. So this candle closes below this previous, like it is right now. The chances are it's going to continue to go lower. There it goes. So we could take this. I'm going to drop down to one contract.
Order submitted.
Okay, we're in this trade. Let's see.
Order
Again,
filled.
I don't know how low it's going to go. So, man.
Order filled.
The thing about this is that I don't know if it's going to just go back up to try to retrace. Should have just kept it there at a minimum, but see, this is what happens. So I'm just gonna wait for 9:30 because 9:30 usually tells me where the low is. So yeah, that was not a good. Still managed to get a little bit of profit, but still, I'm gonna wait for 9:30. About 7 minutes just to see we can get the zone down here, and then we can go from there. But again, this right here is just telling me we're gonna sell today. So even though it's all red right now, it's doing a retracement. So you just have to be patient and wait a little bit for the right setup. You can see from open that we are in a downtrend. Do something like that. The thing is, I don't know how lower it's gonna get, or if that's the low of the day. So right now it's just gonna do retracement, see if it takes out this last high. If it takes this last high, then it's gonna retrace a little bit more, probably to the trend line, and then drop again. So, but if not, it's just gonna be playing around for now. Go back to 2 contracts. But yeah, this is why I try to stay away from market open for the first hour. Yeah, there are sometimes opportunities, but there was 9 o'clock news, well, my time, 10 o'clock Eastern, and this is what happened. This green candle right here, because there was news that one candle was 120 ticks almost. It's crazy. And so right now it's gonna see, like I said, if it takes out this high, then chances are it's gonna continue to go up to that trend line. And at that point, where we can look for a setup to sell it. So trying to see if it breaks something like this, but if it doesn't, then this could be the small rejection right here. So it's forming that. And what I like to look for is this type of candles. So you had a green candle, and then the next one is a red. For this red to close below the green, that means there's a lot of sellers. So like right now, it's going to close above. So I will not take this trade, even though this one will close red, because chances are it's going to just come down and then retrace. But yeah, just going to be looking for that retracement and that sell the market as of right now. So this candle is going to close below that. So if it closes below this, then that's a good indication to sell. But again, see, it closed right there, but this candle was the one that would not allow me to take it. If this candle will close below this green candle, then there's more chances I would take that. But right now, like I said, we're right here. We're round way too low to even go for that. So right now we're just waiting for that retracement, see how far up it's going to go. Hopefully it goes back to this trend line. Now we can take that to the downside. But as of right now, we just got to wait. It's kind of like in a sideways market right now. We'll see. We'll see right now. We'll just have to be patient. What we're looking to get is 50 ticks out of the Nasdaq using 2 contracts. So let's see. So like right here, we have this few trend lines, kind of like this, kind of forming like a flag triangle. Okay, so let me get this. On the 5-minute, we have this small zone, very, very small zone. So we're going to put that, make it available right there. So right there's breaking that, but again, we're at the low right now, so it's a risky trade. I can take this because I don't know if it's going to bounce back up right now if we sell the market. Okay, there it goes. So we could take this trade. But again, I'm going to do the 1 contract just because we are way down here.
Order submitted.
We have to see if it starts coming red. So there you go. It comes to these levels and it just bounces back. So it's a top spot to take the trade off. I wanted this kind of close below this line right here. Okay, so it's breaking that line. Okay, so there it goes. But again, it's man, I hate taking those trades because it might just bounce back really quick, get us out, and then continue down. Let's see what this candle closes. Yeah, it closed above, so right now, what I would wait for is for the market to come back up to either the trend line or the zone, preferably to the zone, touch the zone, and then give me 2 red candles just like this. Like this setup right here is nice. So this green candle touch the zone and then two red candles. That'll be a better entry, better confirmation. So let's see here. Let me get rid of this one. Just wanted to see. I want this candle to come a little bit higher, close to the zone, to this. See right here. Now, if it goes and breaks this, goes above and breaks that trend line, then it's going to continue to go maybe to this next trend line, which will be a better entry.
Order canceled.
I'll go to 2 contracts. And I'll just have it here.
Order submitted.
Okay, so I went to their zone. That's good. Step 1. Now, what I want to see here is this candle to close below the green candle. That's a strong indication, just like this one right here. Something like this. 2 consecutive candles. But if this candle closes red and is not below this, I will just wait. I will not take it. Which is, I think, what's going to happen. It's going to be a red, but not strong enough. So the next, yeah, so there you go. And then even though this one could be a red, I think still going to go back up. If not, it's going to go back up from here. All right, so now we have a new zone. So now we're going to change this to this, which is 3550. Okay, that's a new zone right there. So right now, this zone right here and this zone right here are the major zones. So I want to take trades off of these. I'm gonna leave the middle one just because it's just a minor, so it could help. But let's see. I'm still getting this, so still on a bear market. So we're waiting for the right setup, which as of right now, let me get this some drawing tools here. So we're in a bear market, right? So we're trying to sell the market. We could buy the pullbacks, but it's just more risk, right? You don't want to go against the trend. But basically, the way that I trade those setups from these zones is if this candle closes green above this, so okay, it's not going to do it, so I'm not going to explain that. But if it were to close above and then the second candle, then you take that to the upside. But since we're trying to sell right now, what we're waiting for is for the market to come back down and then break below. So you have a candle that closes below, and then you have a green candle that comes back, touches it, but does not go back in. And then two consecutive red candles with the first one being closed below this green candle. So you have two consecutive, and then at this point, this is our entry to the downside. That's basically what I will wait for right here. But if the market decides to come back and then bounce and then do it again and then comes back to this, then we'll wait for the zone and try to wait for the same setup so we can sell it. The only thing about being down here is that we don't know if it's going to continue to drop or if it's just going to come back to this level and bounce back up. So these are the kind of trades that are kind of risky. So if it does that, right now I have two contracts, but if it does that, I'll drop to one contract because it's more risk down here because we don't know how much lower it's going to go. I can go to the higher time frames. Let me do that really quick and see. If we look left, we can see some places where the market has been. And then we can have, because I have the next, so these red lines are support resistance. So if I squeeze, you can see this next one is the way down here. So chances are that if the market breaks this low, like it does that, comes down, retraces, and then continues down, chances are it's going to get to this level right here. These levels that I have, I mark them, from higher time frames. This is like places where the market has touched at least 3 times. So the market has been in this place before, if we look left. So that will be a target if we sell at that point. But right now, you guys can see it's just playing sideways, not doing much. Do we have any Let's see, we have more news today. No, we're done with news. So right now is gonna break probably that high. If it does, it continue to go higher. So we could argue that this is like this, you know. So this trend line right here, it's a good one. It's a strong one because as it touched right here, it just tanked. So let's see if it gets to that trend line. It's a trend line with a resistance line, so that's double confirmation. So if it gets to this level, and then it doesn't go through, and we get two consecutive red candles, then I could sell the market at that point. So it was really close. Didn't touch it, but it was close. But the thing is, this candle will have to close way down here. I mean, it's pushing. But you said this like this high right here. It's closing below the high, and then you get this lower high, and it's not there, and then this other high. So I would have liked to at least for this kind of close lower. So it'll give me that confirmation is going to continue to drop, but it didn't. So and then so here it goes. Now here is what I was telling you guys about taking retracement. So you could take this if it breaks this trend line right here, you could take that and it's gonna go up to here. But again, I just don't like taking trends against the market. I mean, I could take it with just one contract.
Order canceled.
To be honest, it's looking good. So, oops,
Order
no, I don't
submitted.
want two contracts. Just
Order canceled.
one contract. And so here we could wait for this to close green, and we can take that to the upside. So at least here to the zone. So it'll be like a quick $40, $50 trade using one contract. But we're selling today, so I'm going to stick to that. Unless the market now, this was the low today, now it's just going to continue to keep going higher the other direction. So let's see. So it broke the trend line, retraced, touched it. Let's see what this candle does, but it closes green, then it will get to this level. Let's see. You see now this went from red to like it is not all red anymore. So it's just telling me that it's retracing. So the M1 is the 1 minute. So right now, that this is why it's going up, because it's positive. But then the rest are negative. So it means that at some point it's going to go to at a point, and then it's going to retrace, and that's what we're looking for. So there it goes back down. We have this other trend line here. So it touched the trend line, and it's deciding where it wants to go. If it wants to go back up, down, it's in between both trend lines. And just like that, it just keeps dropping very, very slowly. But I just didn't get no confirmation up here. It didn't go all the way to this level. And then I didn't even get a nice setup. I know we're gonna sell, but this is just market just playing games, basically. If I was to sell it right now, I can guarantee you it would bounce back up and get me out, and then continue. It's done that before, so just rather wait. So it's getting back to the zone. And see, when I'm buying the market, this is the setup right here. It gets close, then this green candle closes above the red one, and then you get another green candle, then you could buy it. So it's gonna do that setup, I think. If this candle closes green, but it went back up and it touched this trend line, and now it's coming back down. So the market goes back to those points. So yeah, so this kind of would have closed, like I said, above this red one, and then you have this next one like that, green. Then I would, yeah, those are the trades that I take when I'm buying. But right now I have the trend against me and not a good candle here for confirmation, so no trade. So like right here is setting up for a nice buy, but again, just gonna wait. Don't like to trade against the trend. Check something else over here, guys. 1 second. This is 30. So right now, guys, we're like in a sideways market. Just have to be patient and just wait. But basically, we're like right here. Yeah, it broke a little bit, but then came back inside. So we'll wait and see. Keeps coming back to the zone. It's gonna be one of those days, I guess. And I also don't want to just push trades just because I want to take a trade. I would like to take a trade, but just don't want to give my money away either. Let's see here if it gives us some more action. Again, basically what I'm waiting for is for the market to come down close below the zone right here, retrace, and then we can take that to the downside. That's basically what we're waiting on right now. I stay away from the trading inside the zone, inside this rectangle, for the same reason, because it just bounces off. So I take the trades on the either above or below. But right now, because we're trying to sell, we're looking for it to come lower. Let's see, we extend this. Broke it. Come back and touch this. So chances are it's going to continue to go lower right now. Get rid of this. But there's nothing clear as of yet. Have you taken any trades, John? See, like right here, it's a beautiful setup to go long. It's in the zone. This green candle close above the red. You got another red, green. Man, I want to take it, but it's going to go against.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I should not take it.
Order canceled.
How did you do it, John? Are you already on the green? Was that pre-market or at the market? Market open. So this was the setup that I was telling you guys. I would have bought here, but again, I'm going against the trend. Yep, it did work. Are you guys in it in the buy? That's nice. So if you're in the buy right now, yeah, you're in a good spot right now. If it breaks this line right here, closes above, it's gonna probably go all the way here. So that was a good trade if you guys are in it. Again, I just, man, I just don't like. I've done it before. Trend against the trend, and it always gets me out before or just break even. So I just rather wait for the to come to this level, and then I can take that. But if you're inside that trade, that's great. It's going to continue to go higher. So right now it touched this previous high. Might bounce a little bit and then continue higher. But yeah, this would have been about 40, yeah, close to the target. And that's the thing about the indicator that I have. This one, it most of the times keeps me out of bad trades. You can see here the M1 is going, that's why it's going up. But because I'm looking at it on my other screen, I hesitate to take this trade because it wasn't like that right now. it was all red. So to me, it's like it was just like it's gonna go up and it's gonna bounce it right back. So this is a good indicator to uh, get me away from trades, but sometimes it makes me hesitate, like in this, and I would have already made the trade of the day right here. Because I aim for when I have my two contracts here. So I go for 50. The first one is 36, second one is 50. So we measure that really quick. $42, it's about to hit those 50 ticks. So this will be the second target right here. Pretty close. I'll probably already close the trade since we're doing a trade against the trend, but yeah, that would have been the trade right there. Did you guys win that buy? Let me know in the chat, guys, in YouTube. I don't know how Shipo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro. Did you win it? Probably did. See right here, this is another opportunity because it came back here, it retraced green, and it closed above this high. So chances are it's going to continue still go higher. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Six Financial. Sorry about that. But see here, that's the thing. See, like right there, it just, because it's against the trend, you know when it's gonna just retrace really bad, really quick, really back. No problem, John. See you later, buddy. So yeah, so this guy is here again, just keeping me away from buying because it's still telling me that we're still the bears are in control, but then the 1 minute is the one pushing all this market up. So that's why I hesitate to take those, because see how it just he traces back because of all this. So let's see here. It's just just have to wait. But right now, what I'm looking is for the market to either continue to go up, touch the zone, then get a candle that touches the zone, and then two consecutive red candles, and then I could take that to the downside. Or wait for it to come back down again to this other zone and then do what it did right here, which is a red candle and then two consecutive green candles. Sorry about my drawing, it's horrible by now. And then you would buy that. So those are the possible scenarios that I'm waiting for right now. So we just have to wait and see what happens. Make it red. This, we don't need this no more. And then we don't need this anymore. And then we can extend this to see what is happening. To this. Okay. So market came back down to that trend line and it's bouncing. And once again, it's setting up for another buy. So basically what it is
Order
is
submitted.
if this candle closes above this previous high, then that's going to continue to go higher. There it is. I could drop to one contract and try to take this. But again, every time I do that, it retraces back on me and it gets me out. It always happens.
Order filled.
So basically,
Order submitted.
yeah, I missed it, guys. But that was a trade right there. I could still try to take it, see if it drops back a little. Well, here's the thing. It's in the zone, so it would have to like break through it. I'm already late for it, but it would have to break through it and then just keep going. Those are the kind of setups that I look for. So,
Stop filled.
yep, there it is. Okay, so it's on this zone. So basically, let's see here. It got to the zone, touched it, red candle. It would get a
Order canceled.
second red candle.
Order submitted.
If I get, whoa, look at that. Um, man. So waiting for it to close red. Yeah. Just gonna wait and see, guys, because again, we're still, you see this right here. You can argue that we have this other one here.
Order canceled.
Still waiting for the right setup. Let's see what we have here. Still waiting for the right setup from this zones right here. But as of right now, it's not giving me that. Select two consecutive green candles right here. So this closes green. Then chances are it's going to continue to go higher. But again, we're in a downtrend, so You're looking to sell the market. And then right now, when you got to the zone where I was waiting for, this candle just messed everything up. This huge candle. I was waiting for 2 red candles here, and then we can sell it, but this was just too big. And so we're back to just waiting for the market to give us an opportunity. Okay, so we're getting back to this level. So let's see if we can get a nice setup.
Order submitted.